welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles coming up next.
Well, this 2024 season has been one to remember. Great games, great players, great finishes. And now, it all comes down to this. One game to decide it all. On this February night at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, this is Super Bowl 59. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion Buffalo Bills and the champions of the NFC, the Philadelphia Eagles. A champion set to be crowned tonight. It's Super Bowl 59. And off we go to a flash of lights here in New Orleans. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
As much as you try to tell yourself, Mike, that this is just another game, the reality is it just isn't. It doesn't matter if it's your first Super Bowl or your 10th. This is the game you've dreamt about playing in from the first time you put on pads all the way back in Pop Warner. You're bound to get emotional in some capacity, but you have to get that out of the way and get ready to do everything in your power to turn those childhood dreams of hosting the Lombardi into a reality. As long as this guy does his part, they're going to have a fighting chance to come out on top.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Buffalo.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
They'll go play action here with Allen. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And the Bills are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Bills. That opens the scoring here in Super Bowl 59. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg, able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
He admitted to us the other day, Mike, that he's started to feel a little anxious as game day approached, and I think that's normal. Winning the NFC, that's one thing. But this is the type of stage that can take your legacy to a whole nother level if you're able to come out on top. But in order to make that happen, he's going to have to put those nerves behind him as soon as possible. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in an early hole because you just couldn't settle down. If he's able to remain calm, play his game, this team's going to have a great chance to end this night as world champs. Well, that tip ball, I think, just saved a huge play because this offense found something. They had an open target with a lot of room to run, and unfortunately for them, the defender gets his hand on the ball, and that went away pretty quick.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play here in the big game. And even 30 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
So here is the former Giant. It's Saquon Barkley. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Hurts looking to throw on first down.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Man in motion is Brown. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Hurts going to hold on to this one. And he will take it in himself. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Cooper going in motion. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's caught left side by Cooper. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On 4th down, on is Sam Martin to punt. Britton Covey deep for the Eagles. Now fair catch, and he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. A 1st down throw for Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Running from the pistol with Barkley. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Matt Milano there to stop him. Here now, 3rd and 5. Dotson, the man in motion. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. They motion the slot man left. Play action. It's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll motion over Samuel. Out of the gun, here's Allen. To the sideline, looked in by Cooper. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Allen working from the pistol. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
That's caught. It's Amari. And he's into the end zone. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Buffalo. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finding space at the 40. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Man in motion is Brown. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll push forward for about a yard. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. This one is caught by Dotson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground.
3rd and short, you think this ball's expected to come out quick, but when all the receivers were taken away, he decides to make a break for it. He doesn't get a whole lot, but what he gets is just enough to move the chains.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll run the counter with Barkley. He'll manage only a couple. Matt Milano there to stop him. Here's a 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So after 1 here in Super Bowl 59, 14-7 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. Off the play fake, Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. A gain there of 11. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the 1st read, the 2nd read, and the check down, and it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
To the air again, Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6 because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bills' offense and running back James Cook making their way out. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. On first down, it's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in, Keon Coleman. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Eagles' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Matt Milano there to stop him. Here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and With the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Bills offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's into the hands of Coleman. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Allen going to give this to Davis. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Throwing is Allen. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really 2 types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses.
A carry for Cook. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Cooper going in motion. Now it's Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been. And it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
They'll motion over Samuel. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Johnson. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Allen to throw. And he'll take it on in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. Pass now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Britton Covey now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Matt Milano there to stop him. 2nd down and 8. Now Hurts going to call his own number. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's taken in by Brown. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps him short from picking up the 1st down.
So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Allen on 3rd down. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We're back to New Orleans and Super Bowl 59 after this. Cooper going in motion. Throwing again. It's Allen. That's complete to Coleman. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
That's to Cooper again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. One more time going up top with Allen. Now he'll run. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. off the play fake. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This from 34 yards. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. He's got this complete. That's Smith. So we have reached halftime of Super Bowl 59 here in New Orleans. And for the final time this year, we send it to Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's with the number 6, brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Hurts working in the pistol. Open man, right side. He's got it.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Hurts going to keep it on the option. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
The advantage to this play call, Mike, is as an offense, you now can account for 1 extra defensive player. In this case, it's the quarterback reading the end. He goes after the running back. He pulls it, keeps it himself, picks up the first down.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Man in motion is Brown. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
To throw on second down is Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
To the air again, Hurts. That is caught, and he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles cut the lead to 3, 24-21.
Eagles 21.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bills offense, and Josh Allen headed back onto the field. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Allen to throw. Looking middle. He's got it complete to Coleman. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. from the 39. They come up on 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. They go right back to Coleman. He's got it again. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
What an impressive play by this linebacker. I mean, Mike, back in the day, you would never see a linebacker take down a wide receiver in the open field like that. But these guys are tremendous athletes who can really hold their own in space. And he killed that play before it even had a chance to develop.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, Josh Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. Once again, it's Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And they'll be set up now, up past the 40 with that one.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window.